My name is Terry Canales, and I want to welcome you this morning to a very momentous occasion. It's a groundbreaking of a very special location for all of us. I represent this area, and it's a beautiful area. It's an area with hardworking people, hardworking families that deserve a location in a community center like this. I want to start this morning by bringing forth Mr. Felix Rodriguez to help us with the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Rodriguez.
Before we do that, I also want I think you should know that on our Commissioner's Court, we do have a veteran that sits there. He is your County Commissioner, Precinct 4, Joseph Palacios. He is a Desert Storm, Desert Shield veteran, the first Gulf War. With your leave, all veterans, America, for the colors, attention, present arms. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order, arms, as you were.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. I'd also like to, I tell you not to sit down quite yet. The invocation by Mr. Pastor Ramirez from Iglesia Vino Nuevo. Mr. Pastor, thank you for being here.
Buenos días a todos, Dios les bendiga. Quiero dar gracias a Dios por esta oportunidad que nos dan, Comisionado Palacios, todas las oficinas de la señora Alicia, en darnos la oportunidad de hacer este día, esta oración, no para bendecir esta tierra porque la tierra ya es bendita. Queremos dar gracias a Dios este día porque aquí se construirá lo que será un centro de refugio para mucha gente. Amén. Y este día yo quise traer un presente para entregarlo en manos de quienes estarán trabajando en este lugar, una Biblia, para que siempre en este lugar pueda haber siempre una guía para ayudar a toda la gente que va a llegar a este sitio. Les invito a inclinar su rostro, llegamos a esta oración. Bendito Dios y buen Padre que estás en los cielos, esta mañana, Señor, le damos muchas gracias por este hermoso día. Gracias, Señor, por cada uno, Señor, de los que han participado, Señor, para realizar este proyecto de este nuevo centro comunitario. Le damos gracias, Señor, por las autoridades que, Señor, han pensado en el bien de la comunidad. Le damos gracias, Señor, por cada uno de los que, Señor, directo o indirectamente, Señor, han participado para bendecir, Señor, a las familias que más lo necesitan. Señor, oramos por las mujeres, por los niños, por las familias necesitadas que llegaron a este lugar y recibirán, Señor, ayuda, recibirán de su bendición. En esta mañana, Señor, le damos gracias y bendecimos este día, Señor, que se dará comienzo a los trabajos de construcción. En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Gracias, Señor, esta mañana. Amén. Dios les bendiga. Quiero entregar esta Biblia al Comisionado Palacios, que está esta mañana.
Bendito Dios. At this time, I'd like to, you can have a seat now. I don't lose all these. We've got a lot of important people I've got to recognize here. They gave them to me. This time, I'd like to recognize all the elected officials in the crowd. First and foremost, our county judge, the Honorable Judge Juan Garza. Thank you, Judge, for being here. Senator Eddie Lucio. This man fights very hard for this area. I've seen it firsthand. Commissioner Hector Tito Palacios. Commissioner A.C. Cuellar Jr. Thank you, Commissioner. One of my favorite people, Dr. Robert S. Nelsen, the President of the University of Pan Am. From the Office of the U.S. Representative Ruben Hinojosa, we have Cindy Garza, his District Director. We have present with us the JFK Elementary 5th grade class leader and teacher, San Carlos Elementary 5th grade class leader and teacher, and also present with us the Johnny G. Economedes High School Mariachi 2000, and Juan Garza, the director. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Truly intoxicating music. That's a way to start a Friday. The Edinburgh Police Department, the Chief of Police, Rolando Castañeda, and Lieutenant Jaime Rosa. Thank you for being here. For the men and women that keep us safe. The Edinburgh Fire Department, Sean Snyder, who's the fire chief, also representing the city of Edinburgh. Thank you, Sean, for being here. Another gentleman who fought tirelessly for the community this past legislative session. Another round of applause, please, for the chief. Thank you. We've also got representatives from the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Department and the Sheriff's Department Community Outreach Department. Thank you for being here. One of our candidates for District Judge, Omar Maldonado. Thank you, Omar. Farm Municipal Judge, Luis Singletary. And representing the Superintendent Gutierrez, Mario Salinas. Thank you, Mario. I tried to write something here, and before it blows away, I'd rather speak from the heart. One person's just a person, and one brick is just a brick. Together, those bricks can build a building. Together, as people, we come together as a community. And what holds a building together is mortar. And what holds a community together is love. Together, today, we join here in the love of community to advance our community. So that not only can the community advance, each individual that participates in this program can advance. Programs such as this bind us together like the mortar of a building. Together, from here, a building will be built, but lives will be changed. Lives will be formed, and those who participate, educate, and work here will forever change not only San Carlos, the county of Hidalgo, but every life they touch. And there's some individuals here that I'd like to introduce today that have made all this possible. I think that we're going to begin with Dr. Robert Nelsen. Dr. Nelsen, can you step forward, please?
I'm going to ask the most important question that I'm going to ask all the time. How many of you are going to college? Raise your hands. Este es nuestro futuro. Estos niños. And this building, and what will happen in this building, is also part of our future. We talk a lot, but sometimes we don't do a lot. Well, because of the commissioners, because of the county, because of the city, we're doing something. Because of the university, we're doing something. We are committed to be engaged with San Carlos, with helping the students to be able to go to college, to have the opportunities to be able to be successful, and really to transform the valley and move forward. It was a great legislative session. We have a new university coming. We have a new medical school coming. But we cannot forget that it is all about the children. It is all about saving their lives and their future. Somos una familia grande. We have to be a family, and we have to make certain that we take care of our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nelsen. Those words hit home, and it may seem cliche and you've heard it before, but our children are the future. And a man who works hard to make sure that our children are not seen as an expense, but rather an investment, Commissioner Joseph Palacios. Thank you.
Good morning. Well, first of all, I want to thank God for giving us such beautiful weather. I know it's a little windy. I wish I could turn it down just a little bit, but we're just gonna bear with this. But I do want to thank God for everything. When I first entered office and I first came and I would walk the streets of San Carlos, I realized that there was a great need in this community. And I thank God for giving me the heart to never leave, to never take my heart from this area. Back when I got newly elected, my predecessor, Oscar Garza, believed that this area was the gemstone. This was the area where we needed to focus all our attention on. If you go back, I'd like to tell the story. Back in 2008, most of you that lived in this area, Hurricane Dolly came and hit. And we had a lot of our families living on the banks of our levees just because they didn't want to leave their homes. They were scared to leave their homes because they were feared looting. They feared a lot of things. They didn't want to leave home. Right out of the backs, the county came together with the help of the judge and the commissioners to put the necessary monies we needed to build our infrastructure, to protect our community, to protect our homes, which is our fiduciary duty. Just not far from here, we built 240 acres of retention. We're able to cover more than 240,000 acres. We're able to at least preserve the properties that we have in this area. From 2008 to now, we've rebuilt a lot of our roads. We're 85% complete on rebuilding our roads. What's left? It's definitely the quality of life. In 2001, Commissioner Garza built the Community Resource Center, which is direly needed. It's a building that has 3,500 square feet. We use about 2,500 of that square feet to work with our partners to service our families in the area. We probably, at this point in time, can only service somewhere around 30 to 40% of the needs of our families here in San Carlos. Right out of the backs, we knew that we had to do something. Where we're sitting right now, we're about to break ground. It's going to be a building that is close to 8,500 square feet. We're going to triple in size, and we're going to serve every need that every family has here in this area. Along with that, we're going to build support facilities here in this area. We're going to have a park. This property is about 70 acres, and we're going to have every amenity that every city has and gives their children. So one of the things that I vowed to do is that we never forgot why we're here. We're here to help. We're here to make our community a better place to live. And I want to thank my staff who work diligently every day. Most of the work that we've done, whether it's in infrastructure or whether it's park development, has been in-house. We have 120 of the most talented individuals that are out there building facilities. I want to thank our partners. Our partners are the ones that made it happen. We've all come together. We know that we all have a common goal to make a difference in our community. I want to thank our partners. I want to recognize a lot of the partners that we've had that actually are affiliated with our CRC Center. And it's a long list. And when I first got into office and I realized the amount of people that are actually involved in what we do every day to service our community, I was amazed by the list that we have. I want to acknowledge Iglesia Vino Nuevo, the Texas A&M Colonias Program, Team Partners Resource Network, Texas A&M High School Equivalency Program, the Tay Women's Health Center, UT Health Science San Antonio Harlingen, Texas Department of Agriculture, School of Rural Public Health, Area Agency of Aging, Medical Innovations, LaFleur Transportation, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Methodist Healthcare Ministries of South Texas, RGB Food Bank, the Migrant Health Promotion, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, Association of Liberal Humanitaria, Lower Rio Grande Development Council, Molina Healthcare, Baylor University, Lupe, Arise, United States Department of Agriculture, Rio Grande Valley Council, Texas Migrant Council, Edinburgh ISD, Vida, Valley Metro Healthcare Unlimited, United States Agriculture, Nuestra Clínica Health Human Service Commission, Magic Valley Women's Clinic, MET, Church Charities, Rio Grande Valley Literacy Center, and the Edinburgh Boys and Girls Club. It's a long list of partners that are in our centers every day trying to help our people. These are the people that are helping us give the services that are direly needed to our community. I always said, and I remember a good friend told me once before I ran for office, and he's actually sitting in the front aisle here, Senator Lucio. He always said that county government is the closest government to people. And I wondered, he said, you'll realize what I'm talking about when you serve. He was once a county commissioner. And I realized it every day. At the end of the day, the most significant job we do is help people. And that is what we are. We're not masters of our masters. We're not kings of our kingdom. We're merely just servants of the people. And And I always remember that every single day, and I want to applaud the efforts of all these elected officials that do this every single day, all these public servants that are out there protecting our communities, everybody that's out there for the common goal of just servicing people. I'm really happy that today we're able to break ground. It's Valentine's Day. It's very significant because I guarantee you every group that I identified, every person that is here, it's no doubt the reason why we're here is because our heart is here. I want to thank all those that are here today. I want to ask God to bless each and every one of y'all and your families. And without further ado, I'd like to ask all of you all to join us in this historic groundbreaking and look forward for the ribbon cutting. But thank you very, very much for being here. God bless each and every one of y'all.